I read an article from the World Economic Forum about a study where they said 84% of leaders report feeling underprepared for future disruptions, and 60% of board members say their companies are not ready for the next major event. It's a really intriguing stat to me because we've done so much work in our organizations. There's been so much opportunity. I know a lot of really great leaders, but I think there's a lot of fear and uncertainty right now. And I think instead of stepping towards it, instead of having the hard conversations with our team, instead of putting them in a room to talk about strategic agility or what the future might hold, I think a lot of us are stepping back. And don't get me wrong, I understand. This is a really tough time to be leading, but I also think it's a time for us to disrupt ourselves. And what I mean by that is how can we infuse small disruptions into our business that create resilience, that help them understand how to navigate through change? Because the world is going to continue to disrupt us as the business leaders. And if we can teach our teams that not all disruption is bad, it can be scary. There can be a lot of fear, which there is for a lot of organizations right now. But if we can think about that in a different way, shift our mindset, just as we do as individuals, I think there's a real opportunity to reinvigorate our organizations, to energize during times of uncertainty. So, how do we start to have different conversations? Ask different questions of your team. And here's the thing. We do this kind of work for a living. We help organizations with strategy. I'm fearful right now. I have a lot of the same feelings many people do. I don't have the answers to how we get through all of this change and disruption. But what I do have and what my team has is a broad perspective working with businesses in every industry about what's working for them and some of the things that haven't worked for them. So I think it's all about how we come together as leaders and we start sharing the areas where we're stuck, the areas where we feel fear, so that we can help each other move forward past that. As leaders, oftentimes we feel the pressure that we have to have everything figured out. That if there is something going on, our team's looking to us for the answer. And what we have to realize is that is actually not the truth. Our team is looking to us for the next right step. They're looking to us to give them a perspective shift. They're looking to us to help them think differently so they can solve the problem. So, as a leader, your job is not to create certainty in everything that is happening right now in our world. Your job is to create energy in your team. And sometimes that is doing the thing you're scared of the most. That is having a strategy meeting in the middle of a year where you're not hitting budget. What if that's the thing that's going to help your team move forward because they need that energy infusion? They need the light at the end of the tunnel to be on again. So now, during uncertainty, is not the time to pull back, leaders. It's the time to push forward and give our teams different resources, invest in them in a different way to help them help us grow through this disruption and change that we're in. As a company for Keystone right now, one of the things I'm most proud of is that we are really living into our value of raw authenticity. So the videos you're seeing here and the content I'm putting out are just a small fraction of the conversations we're having with clients, and we're pushing them, making them a little uncomfortable right now, but it's what they need to get through what we're talking about, because all of us need someone that's going to help us step back away because we're really close to it and look at the situation from another angle. Because opportunity in chaos, the opportunity doesn't sit right in front of you. It's typically hidden. It's around a corner. It's from a different perspective. And you need people around you that are going to help you do that. And I'm most proud that's what our team does for organizations. My guidance to you right now is think about your investments. Think about an investment that might help move you forward in a different way. That might be an accountability partner, an organization to help you, your team get through some of these things. It might be coaching for you or your team. It might be a one-day session to just reframe your strategy right now, given everything that's happening. And imagine the energy those things could infuse back into your organization. So now is the time to take action. We're halfway through the year. We need to be thinking about how we want this year to end and what we can control and what we can do to help our team get where they want to get to.